That freaking looks like a third grader came in and tried to draw a map of this little room. Looks like somebody used an Etch-a-Sketch and made this map. Hey, what's up everybody? Today we are testing out the Amarey robot vacuum. Yes, the A is silent, and it kind of speaks to you whenever you boot it up. It actually says, "Hey, I'm Mary." So this is just going to be kind of a basic test, first impressions. I want to see how well it cleans before I give it any type of stress test. That will be the next video, and then after that video we'll do one of the whole floor plan, and hopefully it'll be able to make a good map of my house and clean well. If it can for $100, this is going to be one robot to brag about. So that's why we do these tests, and I think it's going to do a good job overall. I just don't know what to expect. So let me show you the mess that I made. Not very much. A little bit of Fruity Pebbles, a little bit of rice, nothing that any robot can't handle, and then just a little bit of rice on the hardwood. This is probably about 1/10 of what I'd give it on the stress test, which will be next. So hopefully it does good. I hope it makes a small map of this room, and then I'll see if we can label it or divide it or do anything like that. So I set up the app already. It took a little while to get this guy connected to my Wi-Fi. I'm not sure why. It took a good 3 times before it finally did. And then it did have a firmware update. When this guy is driving around cleaning and I'm not talking to the camera, I'll put me setting up the app and all that good stuff side by side while it's cleaning. You can take a look at the app as well. So let's just go ahead and get this guy started. I have not ran this guy at all. And let's just go to automatic cleaning.
Start auto cleaning.
I actually kind of like the robots that talk to you. Not necessary, but I don't know, I kind of like it. And we're gonna go put it on max suction mode. There's standard. There's max. As you can see, as it goes, you get a live view of where it is, and it's making a map the entire time. So I really hope I can say at the end of this, I highly recommend this guy. I want it to be really good, but we'll see. I'm gonna be honest, if it's bad, I'm gonna tell you to run away from it. If it's good, I'm gonna recommend it. This is currently $99 at Amazon after coupon code. I'll put a link down in the description. First impressions, so far, $99 seems like a steal, but we'll see how well it does after this test. This is on max suction. I must say it's pretty quiet. I would not mind this cleaning in the same room as me. And let's see if anybody can answer this question who's been following my channel. What robot vacuum would I say is the loudest and the most annoying that I've ever tested? I'm sure at least half of you know the answer to that. Let's go ahead and check out the decibel. So it peaked at 72, which actually seems kind of high. However, it doesn't sound like it to me. It's just got a nice, vacuuming sound. Whereas the other one I was talking about, it's just, the rollers are way too loud and annoying. All right, I'm gonna set you guys up so you can see this guy go in action. Real quick, I do see on the hardwood, those side brushes are spinning really fast, and it's definitely flicking it around a little bit too much. If you're new, please do me a favor, like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. And there's a lot more videos coming. What else do you guys want to see with this guy? I'm really hoping it does a good job, and that's why we do these tests. We'll find out. Alright, what is up everybody? So this is the app you have to download for the Amarey robot vacuum. Let me go ahead and register real quick. It's got registered. You do have to put in an email, obviously, and then you have to verify a code and then make a password, so very easy. You have to agree to their terms and conditions, which honestly I did not read at all. I don't know if anybody really does. So let's go ahead and try to add a device. Okay, sure. I always do allow while using app only. Then you're going to select the 980. Press and hold the pause start button for 5 seconds. Alright, the Wi-Fi is blinking. Let me put in my information. Wow, the camera on the robot scans the QR code. That's pretty cool. I've never had one do that. Alright, after quite some time I finally got it to connect. I turned off the power switch after it was fully charged. Waited about 30 seconds, turned it back on. Did what it's set to do again, and then it went ahead and connected, so that's good news. This is my first time seeing this at all, so we'll go through it together. As you can see, that's the robot. You can see the Wi-Fi on the right. Little fan next to that, I'm assuming, is the power. Not sure what that is next to it, and then the battery. So let's go ahead and click on console, whatever that means. Alright, so 100% battery. Recharge, clean the entire house, automatic cleaning. Firmware upgrade. Look at that, there's already a new upgrade. That's good, so let's go ahead and do that. Wait. Okay, there we go, cool. Very quick update. Remote control mode. Alright, it is finished. Been about 25 minutes. Oof, I can see from here we have a problem. But we'll get to that in a second. Alright, what kind of music or sounds did you got for me? Just a ding. Okay. So the carpet actually looks pretty good. Like always, almost all these robot vacuums do really well on carpet. That's almost very rarely an issue. However, let's move on to the hardwood. Remember, there was not much rice down at all. So when we move over here, it missed a ton of rice. So that's a big problem. For that little, it doesn't even look like it picked up like any rice. That is surprising. I did not expect to come in here and see that. So let's take a look at the app real quick and see what it shows me. This is me opening the app before, or for the first time since starting the thing. And as you can see, it does not seem to be, okay, there we go. 46% battery life left, not that great when you can compare it to like a Roborock. 30-minute cleaning time. And I'm hoping that map just isn't updated yet, because obviously that is not the room at all. So we'll give it a little bit of time and see if it updates. So hopefully this will update the map. Okay, there we go. Ew. That is a terrible map. It's the first run, yes, but like that freaking looks like a third grader came in and tried to draw a map of this little room. That is not accurate, like hardly at all. Jeez, that's terrible. Okay, so see the robot here? Does this look like the map to you? Not at all. That looks like a bunch of scribblies. Looks like somebody used an Etch-a-Sketch and made this map. Wow. That's disappointing, I must say. It might, you know, we'll do more tests with this, of course, but I think it might be the too good to be true part, because look at all that rice on the hardwood, and there was not much more to begin with. I think those side brushes spin so fast that it's flicking everything out of its way. And then it's going into an area that it thinks it already cleaned, therefore not going back and cleaning it again and leaving this mess essentially. So I would say on hardwood, extremely disappointing. The carpet actually looks totally fine. I don't really see anything on the carpet other than it being a dirty carpet that needs to be replaced, which will be very soon. Alright guys, that's just the first test. However, I've done a lot of tests just like that. And on the hardwood, this thing failed miserably. The map it gives you is a joke. It looks like a kid scribbled on your app. Like I said, this is the first test, so I will be doing more tests. The next one is the stress test. Oof. If it left that much rice to begin with, it's going to have some major issues with my stress test. Then after that, unless it fails that miserably, which it might, then I'm going to do, well, I'll do it anyways, the entire floor plan. And we'll see if it can get maybe a fourth grader to draw that one out for me. Let's go ahead and take a look at what it did pick up. So as you can see, it got mostly everything, except for on the hardwood. There wasn't a lot to begin with. But the carpet was pretty clean. So you can see how much that the suction pulls out of the carpet, which is actually pretty good. There's a lot of deep down dirt and carpet fibers up in the pad there. So, you know, this is just the initial test. I keep everything 100% honest. I don't go in and edit anything out because I could redo this test and make it look like an amazing robot. But I don't do that. I want it to keep 100% real. And what do you guys think? How is this guy gonna manage my stress test? I don't think it will. But that's what I do. It's what's coming next. Let me know down in the comments what else you guys want to see. Please do me a favor, smash that like button, subscribe, and have an awesome day. See ya.